Hello everyone and welcome back to our Canva course, lesson number 9, animation and interactive designs. So in this lesson, I am going to go ahead and teach you how you can do some animations and interactive designs as well. So let's go ahead and get started. So here I am, I have opened up an account. I have opened up a project over here. And in this project, I'm just going to go to infographic right now. So I'll just go for an infographic template, or I'm just going to go ahead and search it, and as you can see, no results came, but that's still okay. I'll just go ahead and scroll through here to see if I can find an infographic over here, but as you can see, it's not there. So I'm just going to go to templates over here, and my infographic should load up in this area. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep on searching for any kind of infographic. As you can see, infographics are not coming in. So you can also use preschool or a grade 1, grade 2 or anything like this. Let's say you're a teacher, right? You're a teacher, you want to make things for preschool or kindergarten. As you can see, you have the ABCD training cards over here. So let me go ahead and customize this template over here. So if I were to go over here, if I were to go ahead and play it, nothing's happening, right? Nothing's happening because you cannot play anything over here. So there's another way that you can go ahead and make it so that everything has animations in it and everything plays in it perfectly, right? So let me go ahead and play it now. As you can see, that came in like that. Now, if I were to go ahead and select everything, going to animate over here, we have basic animation, we have exaggerate animation over here, as you can see. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. So I can go ahead and play it and from the beginning over here, and as you can see, that came in, right? Now, how do you make it interactive? So that's one way of making animation. So if I were to go ahead, and as you can see, A and B over here, so I can go ahead and select all of this parts. But before that, let me go ahead and select this one, make it rise like that. Let me go ahead and select this one, make it rise like this, and let me go ahead and make it so that it rises from below. Then I'm going to go ahead and select these two, go to animation over here, and then I'm going to give a pop. And for this two as well, for animation, I'm also going to give it a pop. There you go. Now I'm just going to go ahead and play it. As you can see, A and B came in, right? Now let's say I want to make this interactive, right? How will I be able to make it interactive? So in order to make it interactive, there's two ways where you can go ahead and use it an interactive way. Is by selecting it first, so then right click on it, and then as you can see there, you'll find nothing here, but you can have a link to it right here. So what I would want to do is first select this one over here. As you can see, there's no link to it, but I can select this one over here, then select a link to it. But before that, coming back to our first page over here, let's say I want to click on this page and it will interact and make me move towards the next page. So how will I be able to do that? So I'm going to go to elements over here. I'm going to go ahead and add in a shape. So I'm going to go ahead, add in a shape right at the border here. There you go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove it, and it's going to be our clickable area, right? So I'm going to go ahead and click on link, and as you can see, we have the second page over here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. So as you can see, it's now clicked on that. Now display mode is link over here, and I'm going to go ahead and press done. There you go. So now if I were to come over here, click on this, as you can, this page will come up. Now, how can you make it interactive on other pages, right? So while selecting this, I can go ahead, right click on it, and you should have an embed option. Okay, so you can go to share over here, go to more over here, and you will find an embed option. As you can see, here you go. So if I were to click on embed option, 2 files will be popping up. So as you can see, embed your design or medium, WordPress or your own website, it will always update automatically. So if I were to embed, you have 2 links over here, right? So if you were to go ahead, put it onto your own website or any kind of like blog post or any website other than Canva, then you can go ahead and copy this, and you have to put this inside that HTML code in order to embed it, so that anyone who interacts with that, like once you like paste this in, this page will pop up. Okay, and once they click on it, this page will then move ahead and then go to this second page over here with all the animations. Then how will you be able to go ahead and copy them? So if I were to go to share over here again, if I were to go to embed again, as you can see, it's already embedded. So if I were to go ahead and copy this, for example, I'm going to go ahead and open up a browser. There you go. I've opened up Microsoft Edge over here. Then I'm going to go ahead and paste this link over here. So once this link has been pasted over here, it will then open up my interactive layer over here. Now if I were to click on this, as you can see, this came up, right? Now I can right click to go right, I can left click to go left, as you can see, but I did not click on the right, I mean. So as you can see, the icon changed. So now I will be clicking on that square box which I placed, and if I were to click on that, it will move me towards this page over here. Now if I were to go ahead and link it towards, let's say, the 12th page, it will go ahead and go towards the 12th page, so and so. So that's basically it on how you can make interactive graphic designs, but this is just a page transition. So how can you make like actual interactive designs? I'll go ahead and start showing you that now. So as you can see over here, I have created a new project over here. And with this project, what I have done is I created two heart shapes. Okay, so one is with this link. So if I were to click on that, as you can see, it's moving over here. So you can have it link it like this. You can also have text to link it like that. So if I were to go ahead and like, let's say this text over here, let me go ahead and have like add a text over here as well. So I'm going to go ahead and use this over here. Paste this over here. I'm also going to go ahead and paste this over here. Let me go and add next. There you go. And then paste it over here. Then I'm going to go over here and type in previous, right? So there you go. Now I've typed in previous. And what I'm going to do is link this to my page number 1 over here. And as you can see, you have display mode, like link, as you can see. I can press done to fix that in. So I can move it over there. Then I can also go ahead, link this to our page number 2. And as you can see, link over here and then done. So now, if I were to go ahead and click on this, as you can see, I can now move between the two by just using this. So you have an interactive graphic over here set for you now. Now you can do the same thing with presentations. So I'll just go with, like, let's say presentations. As you can see, this is a presentation, right? So I can use a text. Let me add a heading here, and then let me add a heading over here. There you go. Then while selecting this, let me just type in first page. This will be my first page, and this will be my second page. There you go, right? Now I'll just go ahead, right click on it, link it to my second page over here. And as you can see, I can link it, done. And then this one as well, go ahead and link it to my first page there. Now if I were to like present it, for example, so if I were to go ahead and let's say present it, I can go ahead and see what's happening. So as you can see, grid view, then present full screen mode. And as you can see, second page, it's loading up like that. So you can go ahead, and as you can see, if I were to go ahead and click on that, it's going to also pop this up for the project as well, because the project is linked here. Open this design in Canva app. Yes, so I will just open my Canva and it will open up in my Canva. And the presentation over here, what I have done is linked it to this project over here. So as you can see now, it's moving between two projects. So I have to come over here, and then select it, edit it, and link it towards that is fine. Coming back over here, I have to go ahead and delete this one, add it to my first page for this project over here, and then press done. Now if I were to go back to my presentation view and click on this, second page comes up, click on this, first page comes up, as you can see. Now we have an interaction. Now if I were to go ahead and animate it, there you go. If I were to go ahead and animate this one as well, there you go. So now if I were to go back to presentation, as you can see, now I have interactions. Now I can have like an infographic or any kind of other objects as well. So to furthermore show you how it works, let me just go ahead, move this shape over here. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and paste this over here. But before that, I'm going to copy this and paste this as a duplicate. Now, why I place this as a duplicate? Because I want this to go ahead and move over here on my second page. So this will move over here. There you go. Now, in my first page over here, I'm just going to go ahead and remove this. Sorry. I'm just going to go ahead and remove my link over here. I'm going to go ahead and remove the link. But I'm going to keep it underlined because this one's underlined here as well. So I want to keep it the same. Now here I would want to animate this to like pan in. There you go. And this one I want to pan out. Okay. So on exit, there you go. Now what I would want to do is first select this, go to link, and as you can see, this is the second page over here. So I'm going to go ahead and select the second page and press done. There you go. Now I'm going to go back over here, select this, then link this one to my first page. I'm making an entire interactive sequence over here. So now if I were to go back to my presentation, click on this, this will pop up over here. Click on this, this will pop up over here, as you can see. Now I have this one as exit out animation. So I'm just going to go ahead and give like for both in and out, this one as well. Select this for both in and out. Then I'm going to go back to my presentation view over here and click on it. And as you can see, now I have an interactive page. Now if I were to go ahead and select this, the second page comes up, but first page comes up over here. Select this, select this. So now there you go. So you can have like microtransactions, but you need to make copies. Okay. So what I mean by microtransaction is I'll just keep this as they are. I'll create a new page and I'll edit the name of this page micro 1. Okay. That will be micro 1. Let me just put this heart shape over here at the center. There you go. Create a duplicate of it. There you go. I'm going to rename this as micro 2. I'm just renaming these things just for organizing purposes. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move this one a bit towards the left side. There you go. So now if I were to go over here, then link it to my micro 2 over here. There you go. Link mode done. Now in micro 2, I would want to have an animation to it. So I'm going to go ahead, give it an animation. So let me give it a pop animation to it. Now if I were to go back here, go back to presentation, as you can see, it popped like that. Right now it won't go back to my previous one, so it's going to be like that. But if I were to go ahead, let's say remove the animation, there you go, and then link this one to my micro 1 again, done. And if I were to go, as you can see, we have a micro interaction, right? So it is similar to that. So that is how you can basically make a small interaction or micro interaction. It is very good with presentations in Canva. It is also very good on whiteboards as well. It's basically the same process where you can embed them to showcase them in different websites other than Canva. You can also share them to others as well. So that'll be all for this lesson on animation and micro animation, and also how you can like animate graphics as well. So that's going to be all for this lesson, and I will be seeing you in the next one.